There's a sense of security when you're inside of a tent, in a building. Everything else kind of went away when we went in that tent.
We could sleep in peace.
It kind of gives you that warm feeling when you crawl in bed at night and you're next to your wife and having around a bunch of good people that are professional and that are just looking out for the homeless.
You might hear the word shelter in the title of KCK Cold Weather Shelter, but this isn't a typical shelter. It's something that is a life-saving measure. We are only open on nights when it's 25 and below.
We've already experienced cold weather deaths this winter here in KCK, and we have guests each night that are here that are dealing with frostbite.
This is the best shelter we've been to. We've been to quite a few of them.
Very respectful. I didn't feel like I was homeless just because of the way I was being treated.
When a client walks in the door, they're greeted by 2 staff members that are giving them a number and a mask. That number signifies what chair they'll go to, and that's the order that they come in. We check them in, find out if they've been there previously or if they're new. Our Station 2 process is our storage. Our biggest focus on that is to make sure people have a safe place to store their belongings.
That was the most comfortable part, was knowing that my stuff was locked away and no one else could get to it.
We let them choose what tent they want to be in for their own comfort, give them some autonomy. And that's what the tents have become now, is that sense of dignity and privacy.
I love the tents. Most other places in the community that do have the homeless coming in, they're sleeping on cardboard boxes with a blanket. This is one of the cleanest places I've ever been.
We also provide dinner.
It's a blessing coming here. Everything is taken care of.
I like it because it gives us an opportunity to give back. I spent a little over 10 years homeless on the Missouri side, so I understand what this is all about. This program is probably one of the better ones I've seen in a long time.
Most every entity in Wyandotte County that is touching homelessness is a part of this project, and so it's really great to be a part of that.
There's a lot of clients that we see, not just at the shelter, but either in Frank Williams or Crosslines, and there's just constant communication to try to find clients and try to get them connected to any resources that we may have in the community.
Going into Crosslines, making sure that we have that connection in place, that they get to the warming center, and that they meet with the case manager there the next day if they didn't have the time that night, because we do want to see people housed as the ultimate goal.
It gets really cold, dramatically from one day to another. So that's been a really great win and connection between the warming center and the overnight shelter. This is a space where they can be safe, get warm, and get maybe a small snack if they haven't eaten. The goal is to engage with them once they're in here and connecting them with a service provider that can help them address any crisis that they may be in. It's been a really great opportunity is to be in a community where there's people that look like me. There's people that speak the same language that I speak. We're working in a community that's heavily populated by Latinos.
We've learned a lot when it comes to being homeless. One of them was that there's good places like this, that give you
a sense of relief.
Your support of this project allows us to provide respite for folks out of the cold weather elements on the coldest of nights. It allows us to help be that vehicle into permanent housing for folks.
I would take away from this experience the importance of community collaboration. We all make a little difference on our own, but when we work together, we can make a massive difference.